In addition to the traditional large houses for pilgrims in the Holy Land, a new one has recently been added. It is the house of the Pilgrims of Magdala, 160 double rooms near an archaeological park, visited every day by more than 1,500 people on the western shore of Lake Tiberias. A truly majestic complex managed by the Legionaries of Christ, built in the place where Maria di Magdala was born and lived. The opening of the complex was celebrated with a big party.
Credo sia il primo di questo millennio.
I think it's the first of this millennium. It is located in Magdala, so in a place that has a lot to do with women, with mothers, with grandmothers, with all the women in the world. I want to thank all the generous people who worked as volunteers, as benefactors, as artists. Among them, Maria Fernandez Ortiz, who gave the overall artistic imprint of the structure.
La idea ha sido crear un concepto urbanístico aquí en la nueva casa de peregrino.
The idea was to create an urban concept in the new house for pilgrims. That's why I designed this fountain, which is called Source of Living Water. The focus is on the transparency of the water. We have the water that comes from below, from the subsoil. The work culminates in the mosaic that represents Galilee. It was created with almost 1.5 million tiles. Small, natural stones, each with its own color from different countries and continents. The idea and the culmination of this urban concept are to invite pilgrims, tourists, and all those who come here to discover the land of Jesus. But also what was before Jesus. In short, an idea of transparency towards the history of Judaism and Christianity.
Que vienen a conocer la tierra de Jesús, pero también lo que había antes de Jesús, que es la transparencia hacia la idea, hacia la vida, digamos, la historia del judaísmo y el cristianismo.
On the part of the local church, but not only, the commitment to welcoming pilgrims to the Holy Land, whose number continues to grow, is increasingly important.
Quando uno viene per prima volta a conoscere questi posti, è sempre un'emozione molto grande.
Coming to know these places for the first time is always a very big emotion. This complex has everything necessary for days of spiritual retreat, of meditation. These places are very important for the Church, and they have been important since the time of St. Francis. Now we have a new and very important place. This is where the joy of this day comes from.
Adesso abbiamo un posto di più molto importante. Questa è la gioia di questo giorno.
This is a sign that we are not anchored in the past, in what has always been done. We are open to new forms to welcome pilgrimages. I hope that all those who come here to Magdala will be able to meet, together with the beautiful stones, the witness of the risen Christ.